Hello, welcome back. I hope you stay tuned in because we're going to be going into match number 2, which is going to be Chalet. It's going to be Nerf Minor versus Illis or Illness at this point. I don't really know anymore. I'm going to butcher the name one way or another, but a secured match was in the previous one. Correct. Yeah, the secured match of Godini's, it was a 7-2 score on Bank. Very interesting. We didn't see Oregon. That's all that matters. And of course, moving on to match number 2, let's actually go over to the votes. But before we do that, we are going to be casting my showcaster, my co-caster, whatever you want to call it. It's going to be Money Banks. Hello.
Hi.
Yeah, this is going to be our first time casting together, so I am
Yeah,
excited to work with you.
I
Toilet
am
paper.
excited as well.
All right. So for staff predictions, we had Nerf Minor with 6 votes and LS with 2 votes. And of course, for the community side, Nerf Minor and LS were way closer than the staff predictions. So Nerf Minor with a whopping 53% and Illis with 47. So very close. And yes, this is one of those things where we got to see, will the staff be correct or the community? I really hope the staff, because a BO4 in one day is not healthy for a caster, nor for any man to at this point. But yes, Money, which cast, how are you familiar with casting? You know, you're a trial caster from what I see. Like, are you
Yeah.
brand new? Any experience?
Well, the most experience I have is casting like tier 4 one-off tournaments on Xbox. That is basically it.
Oh,
I mean, I've been casting for some other tournaments like for a month now, maybe less, maybe more.
mhm.
But yeah, that's basically all my experience I have right now. So
Hey.
it's exciting to get in here and cast some matches here.
True, very true. I mean, we always start somewhere, and holy is Talent League gonna be something for you, let me tell you. You know, I thought this was one of the most professional things. Oh my goodness, was I wrong? No, just kidding. Talent League's great. But let's actually head over to the match. It's gonna be Chalet, Nerf Minor getting their first ban. It's gonna be Floors, a very reasonable ban. Floors being extremely destructive, you know, with these tight spots and rooms that don't have a lot of mobility in them in general. Floors will be the way to go. So, you know, getting them out of the match is always nice. But the second ban coming from Ellis is going to be okay. We're having some. It sounds like a bit of technical difficulties, but yeah. Second ban on attack is going to be Ellis with the Osa ban. Very reasonable. EMPs and the shield all coming together very beautifully. It's like that perfect burger you get at a fast food place. For the defense, let's see what Ellis is going to get rid of. It's going to be the Cade. You know,
Yep, the old
yep.
man.
The old man. No, I think Zero is actually older than him.
No way. Cade looks way older.
Oh no, he looks like he's gonna drop dead any second. But you know, of course, yeah, reasonable. I mean, he's just an all-out good operator. And for the second one, it's going to be Castle. What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, Castle seems like something of a target ban maybe for the team. Maybe they have studied up, saw some Castle strats that Nerf might have been deploying, or no, that Illis. That was Illis's ban, right? Or
Correct. The last one was Illis. No, the Osa and the Cade were Illis. Osa and the Cade were Illis.
okay, so Nerf Miner. Maybe they saw a Castle strat that they didn't want to go and just play against. Maybe that's the rationale. It's the only reason I can really see for banning a Castle.
I mean, to be honest, downstairs he's not that useful. Kitchen, gaming bar, not either. But upstairs he can be quite deadly on bathroom, piano window, main or master bedroom window. So banning him for one site, I mean, it is a pretty strong thing to go up against with the amount of rotation that gets cut off. But you know, they have their reasons. Like you said, maybe they spectated one of the matches of Illis and just decided to kind of get rid of that. So you know, without further ado, the first set is going to be downstairs. You know, this kind of gives me the ranked atmosphere. You know, there's a rule in ranked. It's either downstairs or upstairs. That's the first starting site. There's nothing in between, you know. But the operators, let's talk about them for a second. The Capcan, a very deadly one, just kind of in the last few seasons, he's been popping off due to the fact that his mines go boom boom and you can place more than one on a single door. The Oryx as well seems to be getting a bit more attention, a very strong one, especially with the amount of hatches he can rotate through. Jaeger is quite casual, same goes with Smoke. And Solus, just for pre-placed drones and good guns in general. On the attacking side, what's your opinion on that?
Well, I mean, also quite a starting to pick there as Yana, of course, her 2 nades and her very strong guns. She can be really, really powerful, especially nading from below, and also her ability, really, really powerful as well. Just a free drone for yourself. Nomad, of course, cover off the flanks, nothing we should see there. Doki, of course, is, she can call you, and she can reveal your position really, really easily with those calls, but also the DMR, quite, quite a good gun as well. And Hibana, of course, the hard beach, and Buck for the vertical. Not many surprises there, as the first gunfight is taking place right now on our screens.
Yeah, I mean, just all out in common, useful, and nothing to go wrong with it. As the first down does come out, it's going to be a finish from the side of the Oryx, but gets taken out. Seems like verticality is going to be out of the play with 1 minute and 35 on the clock. Seems like attackers are already getting pushed upstairs. You know, they've started pushing side themselves, but they haven't even fully cleared out upstairs. So they've done a bit of a split push, as we see, and this Oryx is definitely giving them some trouble with a second. I saw right there, it was the Solus, but what a shot from the side of the Yana. Will the Oryx actually gets a double kill on his side, but instantly a refrag from the side of Hector. So yeah, I mean, 1 minute and 5, they cleared upstairs. First floor doesn't seem to be contested too much, so now it's all down to sight. A 3v3 guns aren't going to be the issue, but what I do see as an issue is that Capkin C4. Dokubi doesn't have any calls. No matter, jobs aren't really going to be useful, as we see there's no roamers, and Hibana, I think she's already done her job. So yeah, the C4 does seem like the most useful gadget out of all of them, surprisingly. So yeah, it's kind of guns in this C4, so we'll see how that actually ends up. Oh my goodness, Hibana running past the bullets. Holy color of the flash.
Very, very brave. And also, oh, smokes come out, as I was about to say. Smokes could be really, really good as well to deny this plan, to deny this push, as some pressure is coming out for those flashes on Jolin, as he's trying to contest this breach. All the smokes are now out, but he falls himself, as now it's a 1v3, all down to Jonas, as he's being pushed from blue and gets his head taken off by Hector. Really nice attacking round from the team.
Very true. I mean, they had a pretty rough start. I mean, they wasted pretty much a solid minute and a half just checking out for that Oryx and Solus. The Solus kind of gave herself up, just standing in a very common area. I feel like just Piano itself seems to be contested, since it's kind of the crossfire of everything. So, you know, Piano getting contested like that is pretty common, and yeah, Solus kind of did it to herself. The Oryx did manage to take out the Yana with his full force, but then the flash came in, and it was sadly a bit too late to react. But without further ado, that's going to be LS with the first round, and just a whopping good start. You know, this map does seem to be attacker-sided from my perspective, from, you know, previous experience, but you never know. Nerf Miner has actually proved to be extremely aggressive and just an all-out, extremely well-mannered and well-played team in the past. I've casted them before. They're extremely strong, so you know, you never know. But yeah, also, I'm just gonna ask for your opinion yet again. But Frost, why do you think she blew up so much on Chalet?
I mean, there's quite a lot of windows on Chalet. I feel like that sometimes people are just really careless and carelessly jumping in, not checking for frost traps, and just kind of being caught out by that. But also, her gun with that 1.5 is just a treat to shoot with those shots. Just getting a sneaky headshot, sneaky one-tap from that gun. I mean, you can't have, like, it's really difficult to have anything better than that. I feel like, as you see, Solus actually using the gadget and getting some intel on a droning operator outside garage.
Solus coming in as we talk about the gadget. That's going to be Popsos with a kill. I got the name right. The P90 comes in handy, very useful. I feel like a very underestimated gun, especially on Doc and Rook, as another one comes in from Joel, and the Valkyrie managing to pick off her second pick, and just the second pick of the defender's side, as we're down to the last 2 minutes of this match. The picks are kind of actually good, you know. Okay, the buck can be replaced, not necessarily, but you know, verticality isn't as big of an issue, but that Nomad will be a very hard pick, as another pick comes out, and it's going to be Taller getting taken out. Matto with a bit of a refrag. Doka being quite cautious as Matto himself gets taken out by Dokumi. It's one after another refrags are coming in. A 3v1 for the attacking side, as of course that's going to be Apsos finishing it off, and it seems like they're going to be in a very good situation, you know, kind of exchanging rounds. It seemed like upstairs is the way to go for them.
Yep, it really was. You saw a really heavy realm from downstairs, of course, with that Valkyrie, with that C4, and of course the Solus, able to see the diffuser from below. I think they're playing to deny that, but they didn't really need to, as they picked off just one by one these players from Illis that were going from downstairs. But yeah, just really, really well played from them on that one, as they go first floor bar and games room this time, playing with a mirror window.
Interesting pick. Very interesting. You know, she keeps on getting banned, so I don't really... You know, I know why she's good. Her gadget, her gun, her second-year gadget. It's all just very extremely good. But since I don't see her being put in use that much, I just don't see the potential. So let's hope this Nerf minor can actually, of course, it's going to be the one and only Jolin, can prove to us why she keeps on getting banned. Because I play ranked, it's either I play in silver lobbies where it's Cav Clash, or it's Mira. It's kind of a 50-50 between those. But yeah, no, definitely Mira. And this is also surprisingly the map and the site specifically where I believe Frost was starting to blow up. I was playing comp then. Frost was so good on this map. Nowhere else. Chalet, Frost, nowhere else. She just doesn't get picked. It was that simple. Oh, we see Hector with a bit of a nasty nook. Could be going for a very potential flank as Papsos actually exchanges a lot of HP. They don't have a Doc or a Thunderbird to repair it, but they kind of.
What is that fight? That Russian holo.
The Russian holo. No.
Giving me the shivers.
Yeah.
What? No. I did not like that.
Us sane players do not like seeing that thing. But to be honest, I can't blame them. I use the red dot on the SMG-11, so I'm not even going to say anything. I may be a sinner, but I'm proud of it. And yeah, Jaeger Lion exchanging some HP, but besides that, not much going on. So, you know, any predictions or maybe what would be the kind of the point they need to take over? Like, would it be sight? Would it be kills? What do you think would win them this match?
I think map control is coming down to that, as they already take two people out, but map control, especially on this side, could be quite crucial if you just close onto that side, make it as claustrophobic as possible. But no one seems to be playing on side at this point. And Hector, oh, actually no, Mira is playing alone on the side. And Hector might find out as he gets 4K now on this round. Now in 1v5. Wamai. Oh, as ends up now takes out the nuke, but reveals now his position 1v4. Really tough spot for him as he's playing on bottom fireplace. Plant going down. He knows about Joker playing on those fireplace stairs, but cannot find him. And now, second winning round coming in for Illis.
Very well played. I mean, the Nook, I was kind of hoping it would be the first ever flawless ace of today. I mean, not only were there no attackers that actually got taken out, but Nook was on a quad kill, so, you know, there was some speculation it could have happened, but the Wamai was not having any of it and shut down both of those 2 points, as, of course, maybe getting himself a kill, did not manage to succeed in winning himself a round, as Illis is going to be getting their second, as previously mentioned, going in back into games and bar. Maybe, you know, maybe now they have something like a trump card, you may say it, just ready to see, you know, maybe they can win, maybe they don't. You know, it's always nice giving a site a second chance, just in case, you know, maybe you have something planned out different. But yeah, the attackers don't seem to be switching much besides the Dokkaebi I see. You know, the line does get switched out, and in my opinion, Dokkaebi is a lot more, well, I'm just gonna give up at this point. The Twitch does get exchanged for the Zofia, which is new, but Lion does come back in, and let's hope that Yerko doesn't get in such an unfortunate situation as he did at the very start. Very unfortunate for both of them, but Lion still has a lot of gadgets, you know, taking them out would be preferable. But it's just simple gaming bar. Let's see what actually changes, you know.
Yeah, on the defense, actually, the biggest change I see is that they swapped out the mirror for Melusi this time. That's gonna be interesting to see, as Ready for shots taking place. No HP traded out from that side. But Pap, how did you pronounce it again? Papsos?
Absos.
Papsos. Yeah, Papsos looking to find that first engagement. Quite aggressive from him as we see a bit of that upstairs setup. Well, my desk's gonna be quite tricky to deal with, but a lot of nades being prepped. I mean, 6 flashes, 4 nades, and 2 smokes. That's quite a bit of utility to block out for the defenders. But I think to do that, they first got to deal with Babsos playing on that shield at the top here. Already getting a bit of pressure from here, but he has Mato by his side supporting him. There's not much in terms of actual gunfights taking place, but we might see one right now as Siskali going to that library window to pressure Babsos as nope, he falls down. Might better idea. Oh, as Joker comes into library, takes out Mato, but immediately traded out by Babsos onto 6Z. And kills are raining on right now as we're left in a 3v4 situation right now. Oh, now a 3v3 as Joel takes out the Lion. Now Babsos is still looking for gunfights here, but that's gonna be a bit useless as second floor is the second floor control is taken by the attackers. And now Hibana getting those hatches popped. And especially that vertical control for them. Minute on the clock still left for Illis to attack. Oh, what a nade from Hector as he falls down into sight already. Only Babsos near him to try and deny this plant. See Jolan here. Oh, gets down through the wall by Hector. Now Jolan in a 1v3 situation, basically trying to get into sight, unable to counter Hector as he gets 3 kills or 4 kills that round. Absolutely massive from him.
Yeah, I mean, he manages to get one, manages to finish it off with that Malusi. And wow, was it well played. I mean, just like you mentioned, they had control very quickly. I mean, Popsos falling down to second floor was quite unfortunate because, you know, he could have actually helped out with the Twitch pushing on in the Azami. Manages to get 1 kill of his own, but it's not going to be enough as, of course, Illis manages to get their second, or actually, I believe, third round. Yes. So, you know, they've actually, on the attacking side, they've at least secured some sort of, like, even playing field, if you know what I mean. When we get to round number 7, Nerf Miner can win 2 games in a row right now, and they will not have any type of like huge advantage. And it's just going to be a normal roll swap with a 3-3 score, so a bit equal. But coming back in with the Capcan and Solus, as we see, also a Valkyrie and Legion, it seems like this is going to be a lot of intel we're having here. I mean, Solus, Valkyrie, Legion, all of those are intel. And then we have, of course, some intel denial, which are Mute, Solus, and a Capcan, who's just a very annoying Russian to deal with at times. He's not only a good gun, good gadget, just a good chunky boy to go all around, but also the gadget itself, not the secondary gadget, the Capcan traps as well are just, in general, if you get hit by him, you already, well, you do know you've been hit by him, you know, but it's a bit too late if you ask me, so you never know where to go with that. And all out amazing operator, the Ace comes in, which I do like, you know, the AK-12 is very respectable, a very nice hard breacher. Since hard breaching, you know, normally you hard breach to cut off rotation, to just put on that amount of pressure on the defending side. Now, this is also one of those maps which kind of, oh, the Capcan yet again is very dangerous operator, like mentioned. Would be unfortunate if that was the bane of this Dokkaebi, but yeah, no. Ace, I feel like hard breaches on some maps aren't as necessary as the Capcan gets taken out. Can I finish my sentence? Nerf Miner, let me do it. Alright, yes. Hard breachers on some maps, not so necessary as others. I'll say in the most common Ooga Booga way. But yeah, 1 minute and 50 on the clock. Let's see how this goes down.
Oh. Yeah, then here's the first kill from Popsos as he immediately gets straight out by Joker. Really well played from him there. But also, I wanted to point out that a lot of explosive utility coming out from Nerf Miner as one of that utility is taken out by Joker yet again. Mato falls down, and now in a 2v4 situation, Solar and Jolan left alone on site. Joe trying to get a bit aggressive here on this K9 door. Kind of gets spotted out and gets a little bit of shot by. Oh, that's as we see a Capcan kill. Jonas from the grave finds one, but it's not enough as Jolin falls, and another round coming to Illis.
4-1 score, not looking shabby. While we're still waiting for the prep phase to finish, let's actually get thoughts in about the new operator. You know, imagine you're a nice Capcan starter. You're like, I'm gonna place my trap there, and then suddenly a drone comes by and just makes your traps not yours anymore. You step into those traps, and boom, there goes the Russian Capcan. This new operator is going to get banned so much if it stays the way it is. You know, because he has, I believe, unlimited hacks. And it's not like it takes like 10 seconds or something to hack. It's quite quick. And he has 2 of the drones as well, so, you know, Jaegers, Lucy's, Capcans, Thorns. Oh, this don't even get me started. It's going to be just an all-out massacre.
I'm pretty sure he only has 3 hacks on per drone, but that's still a lot of hacks. How many drones does the new op have? Like 3? 2, 3? 2,
3. So 6 to 9 gadgets is gone.
That's still a lot. I mean, considering Capcan has 5 traps, and most of them are completely offside, so it won't be really worth it to hack. But those Capcans near side could cause a lot of damage if the defenders are not careful about just looking out for that. Yeah, she's gonna cause a lot of mayhem when she comes out in the first few days.
But also one more thing.
We'll also see a bit less Capcan being played too, which, I mean, I don't know, if you're a Capcan main, it might be a bad thing, but yeah.
It is what it is. And also, talking about, you know, just defenders in general, a bit less of Capcan, but you know who's going to be getting played more? Mozzie. Mozzie can hack her drone. Oh my goodness, imagine. A Nomad air jab. Oh, that's going to be so interesting.
I wonder if you can hack thermite charge for yourself before it detonates.
Oh, how come
That's kind of Brava trick.
I think
that
it would
could
blow
be.
up.
I mean, if thermite doesn't detonate it immediately, there might be a chance, but hey.
That would be a cool idea. If the second you start hacking, the gadget kind of stops. So the thermite charge just doesn't work for that time. I'm just saying. Oh my goodness, we just ignored the absolute mad lad. The fuse starting to come in, a very deadly operator as well. Very underestimated, may I say the least. The fuse is not used that much, and we do not see it commonly, either in ranked or in competitive, to say the least. But here comes out the first kill. It's going to be the Yana. Hector, calm down. We've heard you. Oh my god, he already has 10 kills. Jesus, he's on 2 digits. There comes the nade. Joven has to back off. Doesn't seem like that's going to be reinforced. Oh my goodness, there comes the second. The nade's used. And, well, let's see if this Yana can actually manage to pick him off. No, he does not. Taller securing his teammate and making it a 4v4. You know, I feel like Diana could have actually maybe even killed the smoke on main if he just did it correctly. The fuse going for... It works out, going for the Goyo canister, manages to detonate it. The con 6, what is happening?
The disrespect.
1v3 for Matto. Plant is going down, 45 on the clock. And, well, he manages to pick off the first. Does he get the second? Almost, but just slips by his grasp. And, of course, that con 6 and the Goyo canister.
Wrong priorities there on the main stairs. Wrong priorities. That guy canister won't shoot at you, but smoke sure will.
Yes. No, when you get peeked by a 12 gauge or an SMG 11, you're surely not living through that, to say the least. But look at the score though. Illis looking at a 5-1. Yeah, this is not looking good. This
rough.
Kind of gives me flashbacks to the previous game.
Well, I wasn't there for the full of it, but the last few rounds it did kind of paint the picture there, and wasn't pretty. I mean, it was pretty, but just not for the losing team.
Yeah, no, definitely. No, like the previous match, I think went exactly like this. It was 5-1, then it was like 5-2, and then it just went 7-2. So I wouldn't be surprised if it repeats.
Yeah, that's. We'll see. So at this point, Alyssa does look quite a bit stronger than Nerf Miner here, but
A bit.
hey, I mean, I've seen comebacks that weren't that from 6-0, but hey,
All right,
I
fair
don't know.
enough. You gotta trust the underdogs, you know.
Yeah, trust the process. As the people say, let them cook. Let them cook.
Let them cook. Nerf Miner's just taking it easy. They felt bad for a bit. That's it. That's all there is. Oh, that's an Amara.
Oh, oh,
Please don't tell me it's happening. Yeah, no.
I wouldn't complain.
Oh no, definitely. But
Dog taking some pawn shots onto himself, but that's how his Stim Pistol to heal himself. I know he'll use that 120 HP to heal himself. That's quite a bit. Or 150, I think, no? For his Stim Pistol, that's a lot of HP too. Yeah. Well, yeah, okay. He stims himself. He does need that HP, but Solar jumps in. Oh, doesn't expect the cars to be there. But skill is just raining in. Mato inside. Now in a 3v3 situation. Plan going down. What is happening? Jolan gets another one. As in a 3v2 situation. Oh, Sakari trying to get up the Solarium stairs. Shut down Sakari now in a 1v2 situation. He finds Sledge first. But really tough position as both players know where he is. But he gets one now in a 1v1 situation. 30 seconds left for him. Jonas playing in Solarium. He knows where he is. Oh, shots being exchanged. 50 HP left for Jonas and 1 HP left for Sakar. One shot and he is dead as Jonas rotates outside of this bathroom.
nice.
So close. So close, but unable to find that last kill. As, I mean, they find another round. Comeback is still in the cards. Still in the cards.
Don't you dare curse us.
Oh no, the caster's curse.
What have you done?
No.
Yeah, no, but hey, if they manage to win, it's a pretty big W for them, if you ask me. I mean, that was the fact that the Lion kind of. I was gonna ask what the Lion was thinking by just jumping into piano window out of just nowhere. But I mean, at the end, it worked out. It was a distraction. It was a part of a bigger plan, to say the least. But going back upstairs, I believe. Please do correct me if I'm wrong. Just where are we? Yes, we are upstairs. Okay, thank God. It was looking like kitchen for a second. I was gonna feel really embarrassed if it wasn't. But you know, yeah. Loadouts still seem the same, but we're actually going to be getting, a bit more. It seems like we're going back to that a bit more like roamy type build. Jaeger and Frost do seem like they're going to be on side, but Oryx, Valkyrie, Solas, though, the first few rounds they were absolutely dominant, and if they can keep it up, it seems like they're going to be in a very good situation. And oh wow, we see a Yink. Where do you think they're going to push? It's either Master side or it's either Solarium.
Oh, hard to say here, but it doesn't seem like they're gonna all just rush from one side. I think it's more of a late push kind of strategy, just kind of last 30 seconds, ying the whole side, flash everyone, and get that plant down. But they still gotta be careful of players playing below, especially on that Valkyrie and Solus. They won't be affected by the flashes, they won't care. They'll just kind of, set on cams or set on the gadget and get that planter off the board. But yeah, just gonna see how it plays out here. Still hard to tell. Appears to be they are pushing kind of library side with the Lion scans coming in, joining quite heavily. Taking control of the library, but there's still. Oh, there was pressure coming out from Reekston, but was found by player there. Now, Newbell. Hold that side. It's, under control of Nerf Miner. Interesting enough, Soul's not playing in below, and neither was Valkyrie, which I mean, maybe they were going for something other than that. But yeah, we'll see. Sikali that.
Look at the Ying for a second.
She's vibing. She's vibing.
She's doing her own thing. Well, to say the least, it was something as the 4v4 gets brought on. A very nice shot from the P90, of course. Walker himself. Taller actually. But the sledge, Jolan manages to get a nasty shot of his own, managing to, put the man advantage back on his side. A 4v3, 1 minute on the clock, with the Ying still intact. They still have 4 Candelas, and this is going everywhere but in a good direction. The Frost can be holding her all as she wants, but they don't have a C4, they don't have a Warden. Ying is going to win it, as of course one shot comes in. Will they start rushing? Yes, no, Jaeger actually manages to pick off another, a 2v3. Matto himself and Jolan are in teamwork, but of course the defender Jaeger and Boss just have a bit better chemistry. They're going to be working a bit better together, Tried, but of course, task failed successfully, I guess.
Yeah, things we're kind of looking on Nerf Miner's side there. I feel like on their attack, they had the utility, they had the info, they still had those Candelas. They weren't really used that much except just disarming those ADSs. But yeah, I just can't really play all of them and deciding against picking Nook. Nook Ying this time. I like to go for some other operators, like of course Nook, the spooky bitch.
The spooky bitch, is that where we're going here? I can't blame you. When she came out, she was kind of the type of operator. 1 second she's outside of the building, the next second she's sniffing the back of your ass and, just checking out what's happening inside. So you're kind of on the point right there, but there's one thing that's an issue. It's 6-2, meaning Nerf Miner have to win 4 rounds in a row. Consistently, some may say. And all that pressure, they still haven't used their timeout, which they have all the rights to, which, okay, maybe I can see why not use a timeout, but come on, talking with your coach and seeing what's wrong, or if they have a coach, which I hope they do, talking with someone about it, I feel like it's always a great thing to do. But without further ado, let's see how Ellis can manage to maybe secure their last round. Oh my goodness. Collar not taking any hostages, no mercy, he's going full out as he manages to get even a nice shot from the enemy team, and with a responsive cold okay.
Oh, that's
nasty.
Yep. Just a bit of toxicity coming out there. I really hoped you would just say goodnight, but nah. That's it wasn't there.
Always gotta
swapping off on that breach actually.
Yeah.
It's just slowing down the attackers just a little bit, but I don't think that was worth it as Matto comes in into this basement hallway. Kind of a split bush here is totally now taken off by Joker on upstairs. Oh, good night coming. That does come out. It does come out.
Some banter, some banter. Always love to see it.
Yeah.
Oh, Bob Show seems to be down. It's a 4v3 for the attacking side now. Not wanting to be in good position right now, and wow, it's a 4v1. Wow, that's it. Oh wow,
no!
The Smoke decides to become a Sims character. There comes a 1v2 from the Thermite. Does he actually get it? The Goyo with the TCSG in the back, and of course, Joker with the P90. They have to work together well for this Thermite not to. They can't allow the Thermite to get into 1v1 situations, and matters not. Ellis is going to be finishing off with their first match, and that was that 7-2 again?
Yep, that indeed was a 7-2 there.
Well, seems like we're going to be having a bit of a repeat, but hey, not too bad of a map. Fun game in general. A bit of banter every now and then. Always love to see it. Even Spompeaks that manage out with a nasty, and I mean nasty, one tap from the side of Taller, but they tried. Sadly, didn't work out, but well played to both of the teams, and that's going to be good old Ellis taking the W. And do you have anything to say yourself, Money?
No, not really. I mean, the game was self-explanatory. I think that was interesting. That was fun, but yeah.